Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that.
Hello, my friends. Here we are once again to sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dave. Magnificent, baby. Ha ha! Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today. Ooh, I've got one of my favorite all-time breweries here. The only problem is a lot of hardcore craft beer drinkers look down upon this company. I'm going to tell you why as soon as I tell you what it is. It's from the Ballast Point Brewing Company, located in San Diego, California. And this is the Aloha Sculpin, described as a hazy India Pale Ale, IPA. Yeah, it checks in at 7% alcohol by volume, and the IBUs are 70. Now, why would anyone look down upon this company? Well, I'll tell you while I open it. Because some time ago, Constellation Brands bought out this brewery. 1.1. Listen to me now. 1.1 billion. That's a B. Billion dollars. If you were the owner of a brewery and someone offered you $1.1 billion, why not sell it? Okay, you love craft beer and you're passionate about craft beer, but look, you have just made yourself, your family, and all the generations that come after you set for life. Who knows what's going to happen down the road in the monetary system, but I tell you what, for the foreseeable future, your family is set. Your family is set. You never have to worry about money again. Oh, I know that there's other things in life besides money. Believe me, I know, because my health has not been good. I understand fully about that. However, money makes the world a little bit easier because we all need money. We all need it. And if you don't have it in America, you're SOL and up shit creek without a paddle too, right? No doubt. Yeah, I'll probably get banned again now for using that obscene language. Hey, you know what? I don't really care. All right, we've poured out this beer, and I thought it would be more hazy than what it is. To me, it's a lot more clear than I expected. I can see carbonation rising up in there, and it's built up quite a bit ahead. Of course, this is a nucleated glass, which causes the carbonation to build up and produce a much bigger head than normal. It's a very smooth head, too. It's not rocky at all. I'm anxious to try this, though. 7% and 70 seems to be a standard among the Sculpin brand, no matter if it's pineapple or if it's a habanero or whatever. All the Sculpin beers are 7% and 70. Excuse me. So I'm anxious to try this. I think it's going to be good. Most of the time now, I have found dates on these bottles, and since Constellation took over, I can't see a damn date on here anywhere. Yeah, I don't see it. But I'll tell you one thing. When Constellation first took over, on the label it said Virginia, and now they've changed it back to San Diego. So I don't know what's going on. I can guarantee you that the brewery in San Diego is still up and running. They haven't changed that. So let's thank the brewers there at Ballast Point in San Diego, and thank you for watching. Cheers. Ooh-wee, a lot of tropical fruit, baby. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And wow in a good way. Ooh, my gosh, it's got a lot of tropical fruit in it. I'm talking about, we got some guava, some papaya, some mango. Oh, my gosh, that's like a That's like that dual tropical fruit can. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. Mm. I tell you what, we skip the malts and we go straight to the hops. Man, it's got a super dry, bitter finish on it. Wow. I'm pretty impressed. But the only thing is, now there's some beer left over in the bottle, which I'll have to drink a little bit more out of here. But I'm thinking that when I pour the rest of that beer in here, it's going to change the entire complexion of the appearance of this beer. So let's have a little bit more before we pour it in. Wow, that's good. All right, so we got a little bit left over in here. What we're going to do is pour it in, and I'm going to let you see it. Now, I didn't see a whole lot of difference in there. Let's see what it looks like as it goes down to the bottom. Well, I'll tell you what, though, it has filtered down and it has changed a little bit. It's become a little darker. What makes me laugh is I see a lot of beer reviewers. They go like this and they pour it in and then they look in the bottle and I don't know what the hell, you know. You know what that looks like to me when you look in the bottle? That looks like one of those old pirates on the sea, and he's looking through one of his what the hell did they call those telescopes? Yeah, he's looking through his telescope. Hey, ahoy, matey! What the? Ahoy, matey! The hell is that all about? I don't know. A monkey see, monkey do, though. If one YouTube reviewer does it, another one will see it and copy it. And I was never like that. I was never like that. I don't know. To each his or her own, though. There's not that many beer reviewers left on YouTube these days. It was a big deal. I first got into it about 10 years ago, and it was a big deal 10 years ago. You had a lot of people reviewing beers. Some guys have passed away. Some guys have become sick and they can't drink beer anymore. And some guys just said the hell with it, especially when YouTube started to demonetize videos, for whatever reasons. YouTube, and that's a rant and rave with Dave that I'm going to put on another channel I have because I don't put my rants and raves on YouTube anymore because they want to ban everybody. Yeah, let's get back to the beer review. Oh man, that guava and papaya in there is just predominant. It's so smells so good. This is a 5-star beer. This is a 5-star beer. Now I purchased this not that long ago, maybe about 2 or 3 weeks. But I have no idea what the age of the beer is. But I'll tell you, it can't be that old because it is. It tastes very good. It tastes very good. If it was old, you wouldn't get all that tropical fruit aroma in there, and all the hops are shining in there. Some nice floral hops, very good. I would highly recommend this beer if you can find it. And who cares if it was taken over by a big beer company? The beer is good. And I'll continue to drink this beer until I can detect a change in the recipes. And if I detect a change in the recipes, it's all over, baby. I'm not buying it anymore. All right, my friends, stay safe in the world. Life is short. Be happy. Until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers.
Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure, but the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast, and if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my Pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And This is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now, I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and you know, I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says, cheers to that.